Welcome back, family. Today I'm going to do another quick video. This time it's going to be on the Focusrite RED 3 compressor. This is a compressor based upon the hardware compressor, which was based upon the ISA 130. It's a really great plugin. I believe it's underestimated, but I think it's a really good plugin. See you in a moment. So welcome back. So as I said before, this is a quick review on the Focusrite RED 3 compressor, again based upon the ISA 130. This is the 130 hardware, Rupert Neve. As I said in the intro, this is actually a really good plugin. One, I believe it's still available. I think it came out in 2015, something like that, in a suite of plugins from Focusrite. So let's just go through them real quickly. Obviously, you're going to see here you have your input knob. So this is your input gain. At 0 dB, there is no input. So it's worth bearing in mind. So it goes from minus 18 to plus 18 dB. You have your ratio button or knob. From 1.5 all the way through to infinity. You have a slow attack and release knob here. You have a release knob here. That goes from 0.1, that's milliseconds, to 4 seconds. And then you have your threshold, which is minus 50 dB to minus 10 dB all the way through. Incidentally, as you can see, if you move the threshold knob, you can see the needle just here. You can see the needle moving as well, so you can see that the gain that's been introduced there. And while we are there, you also have this auto release button. The auto release, if you click that somehow, it then disengages the manual release. So if you want to do it as an auto release, then quite happily just click that button. But if you disengage that button, then you can do your release manually. Just above the V or just below the VU, you've got your input and your output. So switching between the two of them monitors your input and monitors your output. You've got your gain reduction on this side. Then you have your makeup gain here, and makeup gain is from 0 dB to 40 dB. And then you have your dry wet knob here, obviously at 50%. Again, 50% dry, 50% wet, and 100% is fully wet. So depending on how much you want to let the original signal through. So here I'm just using a very quick drum track, sample drum track. So let's just engage it. Now what I've done on this particular instance, I've just placed it on the kick drum. So just going to stick it on here and let's just see what it's doing. So as I said, on input gain, if it's on 0, no gain is being introduced into the track. So let's just put the makeup gain up, and whilst we are here, let's just do that dry wet knob. Just may as well do that while we're here, and let's have a listen. And just for the purposes of this, we may as well solo it so we can just hear the kick drum. So normally on these, I would do a fast attack and slow release. So obviously, as we get more towards the higher end, or the slower release, it becomes much more warmer. So let's have a listen to that. Let's crank it all the way through. As you push the threshold, you're definitely going to get some distortion at the top at the top end down here. And let's try a really fast release. And may as well try a slow attack. And whilst we are here, let's also go to the output and see what that's doing. So as you can see here, we're on just over 30 dBs worth of threshold, and as I mentioned before, if you adjust the threshold knob, you can see the red needle in the middle here going down, so that's something to bear in mind as well. So you have two readings. You have two readings on this monitor here. So let's just carry on there. So here we're monitoring the input, signal input. So if we want to hear what it sounds like with the dry wet, let's just go over to the dry wet, and this is fully compressor engaged. And whilst we are here, we've got the release at 4 dB. So whilst we are here, let's engage the auto release. If we engage the auto release, obviously, as we mentioned before, it disables the release knob itself. So we're just going to play around with the threshold here. Okay, so that is the Focusrite RED 3 plugin, which is similar, if not exactly similar, to the RED 3 hardware, which is, again, as I said previously, based upon the ISA 130. Okay, that's the end of this video, and I will see you guys again. Take care.